Guys, I'm super pumped to show you this new attack. We got 7 max P.E.K.K.A.s and 10 super wizards. We also got 4 invisible spells for that blizzard, for that Invisibomb, all right? I'm really excited about this new attack because I've been wrecking a lot of bases with it. In fact, I'm so excited about this attack, I'm going to use it in a Clash of Clans tournament. I think I'm going to save that attack for last, but I got a base picked out that I think it's going to be really effective on. First step in this is going to be using that Invisibomb to get some value on this one. We took out the Town Hall, we took out a Tesla farm, and we also cut a nice chunk out of that base, all right? That way, look at this, man. I get a P.E.K.K.A. over on the other side with a few super wizards, cut in the funnel. I'm trying to send all these P.E.K.K.A.s with my heroes and super wizards straight into this base, and then it's going to be about to the jump spells to keep them moving throughout the base. The Royal Champion's going to take a supporting role, kind of moving alongside your troops. You want to let it develop a little bit. You don't want to hang that Royal Champion out to dry. You want to have her available towards the end of the attack if possible. But if you see an area where the defenses need trimmed a little bit and you got really good tanking going for her in the core, go ahead and drop that Royal Champion in just like I'm doing right there. That's going to, in effect, push my P.E.K.K.A.s and troops further into the core of this base. Now, we got a queen going into the core, but P.E.K.K.A.s did not want to take that jump, man. They said, no, we don't want nothing to do with that jump. We're going to go get those trash buildings instead. Now, I had a leftover invisibility spell, so I used it for my Royal Champion, all right? I've been doing that pretty consistently. If I need all 4 for that Invisibomb, I use them for the Invisibomb. If I'm still getting value out of those super wizards in there, that's great. If I've already gotten all the value they can reach, then I'm going to save those invisible spells for the end, use them on that Royal Champion to make sure she gets some extra value, all right? 2 different war attacks coming up towards the end of this video. I got another base in CWL picked out. I'm going to do that attack second to last, all right? I think this attack's going to work really well on it. We've also got kind of a wide variety of bases that this is working on, but in this video I'm also going to be showing you how to make adjustments to this army, all right? You got the base comp, but when you're looking at a base, you got to make a few changes, all right? And I'm going to show you how to do that. Plan little changes to the army so you can get those 3 stars with it as well. Now, you're going to see me using this attack in Legends League because that's where I try out all these new armies, all right? I get a nice supply of max bases in Legends. So that's where I tend to try these attacks out, but if I'm being honest, that's not where I'd prefer to use this attack strategy. Pretty much everything I do is either geared towards making a video or winning war attacks, all right? So all these new attacks I'm coming out, I'm looking at them to potentially use in war. Me personally, I don't really care about Legends League. So with this attack, I want to be using it in war, and that's where this attack, I think, is going to be the most effective. You can make subtle changes to the army. You really nail down your plan, and you can get some excellent 3-star attacks out of this attack strategy. Now, we're going to be wall breaking into this first compartment right here and then using that jump spell to open up some more of the core. Now, sometimes you're going to be popping that Grand Warden ability pretty early. Just depends if that scatter shot is going to be landing blasts on your super wizards, all right? Those super wizards are pretty frail, all right? Really powerful. If they're raged out, man, those chains can wipe out a core, wipe out a ton of a base, and be really effective. But if they eat a giant bomb plus a scatter shot blast, they're done. If they eat a bomb tower blast and a giant bomb, they're done. So you use that Grand Warden ability, try and keep as many of those super wizards alive as possible, and then you're gonna have P.E.K.K.A.s helping you on the back side of the base. All right, dude, that P.E.K.K.A. power, they're absolute monsters. Look at this. I'm gonna get the Royal Champion in because we got at least one of these defenses getting tanked by a P.E.K.K.A. right now. Look at that. P.E.K.K.A. is eating some of those shots from that Grand Warden platform. That's going to allow my Royal Champion to sneak in there, get some decent value. Guys, look at this, dude. We got a Tesla up here. We got a King over there. Royal Champion's going to single-handedly wipe out the 6 o'clock section of this base. Never even ended up dropping the poison spell on these. A lot of times the super wizards can take out those troops nice and easy, and I end up, while I'm dropping my other troops, the CC's already dead, and I got an extra poison. So if I'm feeling really frisky, man, I might even drop that poison and bring a free spell. Now, check out this 6 o'clock section, man. I love all those expos and that Eagle artillery right there. I think I can get a lot of value, but I gotta get the blimp past the bomb towers, because if it's right on top of the bomb towers, when they go down to the chains, my super wizards are gonna die to that double bomb tower blast. So I wanted to get them past the bomb tower blast, right on top of the Eagle. Yes, I'm keeping the Eagle invisible, but it's got enough defenses around it. The chains that they're targeting around are going to circle back and take out that Eagle artillery. And look at how much of this base we've taken out. Now, it's up to me to drop a super wizard or a P.E.K.K.A. or something to cut in the rest of this funnel, all right? We want to keep those P.E.K.K.A.s together, moving the same direction. Now, we got a funnel to this side. P.E.K.K.A.s are going to start moving in. Now, I got to take out some of these trash buildings out here. So I'm going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. and about 2 super wizards. Now, if there was more trash buildings out here, I might even drop like a P.E.K.K.A., a King, and 3 super wizards. You know, it just depends how much structures out there you got to get funneled so that you can push your P.E.K.K.A.s and heroes into the base. Now, look at this, man. Are we going to go in? I don't see why the queen would not go in here. Sure enough, she is, but the super wizards. All right, we get some of them to go in there. that scatter shot's going to be the next closest. We got a jump leading through the core. I also got to mention, man, I'm up in the air on what's best with this, all right? I've used it with 2 jumps and 1 rage. I've also used it with 2 rages and 1 jump. So it really highly depends on the base, all right? If I'm rolling in Legends, probably maybe the 2 jumps. Man, just because you never know how hard it's going to be to get to that town hall. But if I'm using it in war, it's going to depend entirely upon the base, man. What value I need to get, how far I need to open up through the base. It's really nice having that second rage spell, man, to rage up all those super wizards. Guys, we just got cleanup left, so I'm going to go to the next attack. All right, guys, check out this base, man. Like promised, in war and CWL. But I got to admit, this is not that great a base, all right? The next attack, the one that I'm facing in that Clash of Clans tournament, that one is going to be like a brand new on meta base that I'm going to target with this attack strategy, so be sure to hang in that for that. That's next, all right? This was a no-brainer, man. I had a scatter shot and a town hall right next to each other, really close to the edge. I mean, yeah, he has a sweeper covering it, but dude, I can get my blimp inside that wall before that sweeper even hits me once and manually just pop it, and I'll be fine, all right? So I got the town hall down. I got a scatter shot down, trying to get a wall break. Also, guys, I got a cold right now, so if I'm like sniffling through this whole video and I have to like pause to sneeze and everything and then begin recording again, so I apologize for all the sniffling, but yes, my nose is running. I got a head cold going on right now, for sure. Now, as for some of the subtle changes in this army that we're talking about, look at this. I got a couple headhunters in there, all right? And I've only got 1 jump spell, all right? I was happy with how much I was able to open. Yeah, I could open up the backside too, but I really wanted to have a rage available to get through this core. We got storages in there, man. We got a lot of stuff. I just wanted to be able to rage through there. Also, we got a couple of headhunters in the army because I didn't know if my royal champion was going to have to face off with this king alone or not, all right? So here, we're using the royal champion. Going to get that Eagle Artillery, just like was planned, but luckily my core group is there fast enough. They can get the king dealt with. So I go ahead and drop the headhunters in there, but I think those Pekkas are going to make short work of that king before then, all right? So in this case, not really needed, but that's what the headhunters were for, man. I just dropped one of the super wizards and like a wizard or something, and brought a couple of headhunters in case my royal champion needed some help getting through that troop. Now, we got the invisibility spell leading into that Grand Warden platform and the single target Inferno. That was not perfectly dropped there. Let's see if we can get that single done with the invisibility spell. It's just enough, and we got the triple. All right, guys, it's tournament time. We got a new meta base that I'm going to take on with this attack strategy. As you can see, man, this is a super close war, so if I don't triple this base, man, my clan's probably not going to be able to win. All right, guys, going in on their number 1. Now, look at my army composition. We got quite a bit of differences here. First of all, check this out. I got a couple golems. All right, here's the plan. I needed 4 loons to make sure I could get my invis bomb right here. I wanted to get the scatter and the town hall. If I get that town hall down, I'm going to start right here on the single target Inferno. Single will roast through my Pekkas. They'll roast through golem too, but it'll give me 3 more golemites to tank the single. That's why I brought a couple golems for tanking on this hit. Also, use 2 jump spells, because first jump is going to get us right into here, but then I still have a bunch of stuff I can't reach on the backside, dude. Eagle, scattershot, single, that's too much. I want to be able to jump back and at least grab this scattershot in that single target Inferno. Then with the help of a few hog riders tanking, I should be able to send my royal champion in here to go get that Eagle Artillery. All right, guys, that is the plan. 4 loons, that way we could tank this, clear any potential seeking air mines, clear any sort of tornado traps that were right there. I thought for sure I was going to run into a tornado. Also, right here, my first invisibility spell did not drop. So I was really confused, and I barely got one down in time right here. All right, my first one did not drop, and I kind of realized that, and that's why my timing really sucks. At this point, dude, I almost let those super wizards die by not getting that first invisibility spell, so my timing is way off. I'm like in panic mode because I thought they were already going to be dead. But I get the value I was looking for, even though my timing on those invisibility spells was absolutely atrocious. Now, we're sending in a golem and 3 of those super wizards, try and cut in that funnel, all right, making sure that the rest of my Pekkas, heroes, and super wizards are all going straight into this base and not going to be walking around, all right? Here we go. Sure enough, we got golemites in there tanking that single target Inferno. We got the CC Hound popped, but the super wizards are doing a good job of busting through those lava pups there pretty quick. Arguably, didn't even really need that poison. That's why I say, man, a lot of times you could get away with bringing an extra freeze, or if it fits your fancy, another invisibility spell on the back end for your royal champion. Now, I only use 2 hogs riders right here in front of the royal champion. The reason is I didn't want to use all 4 because they're probably just going to die to that bomb tower anyways. I send the other 2 over here to trim out that mortar and tank that archer tower. That way, they're not going to have to eat they're not going to have to eat that bomb tower blast, all right? So we're going to get the eagle just fine with the royal champion. My core group is pushing all the way through to the backside. They already got the single. They already got the backside scatter shot, dude. I still got golemites. I've still got a couple Pekkas, all right? King, where's he even at? Dude, King's down at this point, but dude, I still got a queen ability. I've still got a royal champion ability, guys. At this point, I'm like, oh man, guys, this one's looking pretty good, all right? Royal champion's about ready to get out ahead of everything else, so she's probably going to be dying to this Grand Warden platform or the few defenses that are behind it here, but let's see what I've got left after that, man. With 30 seconds remaining in this attack, honestly, I had a lot more time than this. I think I had like 30 seconds remaining by the time this attack was over. Right now, we still got some golemites, dude. We still got 2 Pekkas. We got 4 super wizards, and we got a queen with an ability still. Are you kidding me? All right, this is a strong attack, man, but don't be afraid to make some changes, all right? If that first Inferno tower would have been a multi-target Inferno, I would not have brought a single golem on this army. It would be all Pekkas, dude, all right? But since I had that single in the start, ended up bringing a couple golems to make sure I get a little bit more tanking out, all right? Because it takes that single such a long time to get through a golem plus 3 golemites. And that's how you make some adjustments to triple at any level with this attack strategy. I almost forgot to tell you who won the war. We got the victory by such a close margin, man. Came down to percentage, won by 0.2%. So if I wouldn't have tripled, we 100% would have lost this war.